Falcons and the New Orleans Saints.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
At their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Watch 54, watch 54. Watch the out, watch the out.
Here's the former number 2 pick, the Pro Bowler Saquon Barkley.
You ain't doing nothing today.
34 yards there and a first down. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good,
Yep.
backside guys,
Meh.
that's what you're supposed to do?
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be a second down.
A 7-yard pickup.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. In need of a conversion on third down. They had a big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
I smell fear in that.
From the gun, Mariota. Got a man, Slayton. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Darius Slayton, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Set. 60 Pittsburgh.
You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this?
Now the 3rd leading rusher among rookies last year, it's Nick Chubb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. They run again on first down, Chubb. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle.
2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Manning. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku, and it'll bring up 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Manning. He sets to fire deep. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Okay, baby, let's go. Let's go.
20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. That's something we saw over and over again in Barkley's rookie season. He had 91 catches last year, most ever by a rookie running back. Part of a fantastic rookie campaign that saw him go over 2,000 total yards. Third and short yardage, Mariota. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Byron Murphy, the one who got a hand in to knock it away.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
Nifty move. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
Here we go, D. All day. Defense, all day. All day. Fight.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb fighting through, and he's got space. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Working from the gun, Manning. Got an open man, that's David Njoku, the tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now a play fake. Manning. He's going to look deep for Edelman. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Throwing now is Manning. Goodwin able to haul it in.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Slant route caught by Edelman. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
Ready? 10 over.
15. Check my 15. I'm coming. I'm coming.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Manning. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Again, it's Manning. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Again, they'll throw with Manning. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Albert Wilson, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
Hey,
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, check. 31.
Barkley. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. 7-7, our score after 1.
Check. Watch 54. Let's get it together.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down now, Barkley. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Here I come.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. He may try and run for this. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 39.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, and his first carry of the game right there, he had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Double dog. That's the way.
This is Barkley. Stays on his feet. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out, and the Saints will have the football back. They begin this drive with Chubb. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he cuts it right sideline. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big play that time out of Chubb. 45 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now a 1st carry here for Shane Vereen. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down, Manning. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll run with Chubb. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Check Mike 99. Watch the curl.
2nd down and goal. Manning. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it. But how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open. Left him nowhere to go with the football. Had to absorb the sack.
Makes the score
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
All right. Let's go, D. Let's go.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Mariota. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's rush coming, and he's taken down. Kyle Van Noy in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. To try again after the sack. Mariota. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Falcons. Darius Slayton with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Falcons have retaken the lead. Elliott Good with a PAT. And the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to bring up the 3rd down. To throw is Manning. He's got his tight end, David Njoku, and he's got this down to the 35. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a tick under a minute to go before half. Manning going to come up on 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. Manning now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. A screen here to Vereen. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Manning to throw once more. This is the tight end, Njoku. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now Manning again. It's complete. Vereen. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. But clearly that was a design play. I just don't know that it was the right design. I mean, your holder, to have him pick it up and kind of be the power guy trying to run through the middle, everything has to go right for that to work.
You mean you weren't relying on just great blocking to get him through? You kind of think maybe he can help make his own way if he's an actual running back instead of the holder? Yeah, I thought the same thing.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
And in incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Throwing on first down is Manning. Completes it to Vereen. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of 2 there. Second down. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. They fake the handoff. Now Manning. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
He's got Njoku over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Manning. He's got him in. Complete. It's Julian Edelman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Here's Vereen. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Nick Chubb with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Saints have retaken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And it's now 17-14. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They trail offense. First time to touch the ball in quarter 3. And we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Again, it's Barkley. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
I know he ain't got it. Slam, slam, slam.
On 3rd down, Mariota. He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try to throw now. Mariota. Catch made by Slayton. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 2 yards, good enough for a first. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll run with Barkley. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Shotgun now for Manning. And now the ball comes out. Manning lost it. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but it's going to go down as a big loss here on the play.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. McKenzie now to return it. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. From Soldier Field, meanwhile, in Chicago, a 3rd quarter score. And the Lions able to stretch their lead as they score again. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 26-yard line.
Big stop. Stop, let's go.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. He digs them partway out of the hole that they're in. It's an 8-yard gain, and it makes it 3rd and 12. Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. He'll buy some time right. He may try and run for this. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Atlanta. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Manning now on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run. It's Vereen. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. Manning now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now Manning. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 14 yards is the pickup, first down New Orleans. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. An opening for Chubb on first down as he dashes forward for about 7. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Manning. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now Manning. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Marquise Goodwin. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive. Now Barkley stripped of the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
That's our ball. Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down. Get it.
Now a draw play. Vereen. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 19-yard line.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
We want it. Come to me. Ready?
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. They get 6 yards going for it on 4th, and now it's 1st and goal. Offense back out. Goal after the successful fake. Throwing now is Manning. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. He was looking for Edelman there. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Mariota now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Mariota. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a safe touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Lutz with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Mariota. Got his man. It's Eifert. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Mariota. And the catch good. It's Eifert. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. The Falcons on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 5. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. To throw, Mariota. Got a man, Slayton. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 23 yards, the final tally. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. To the air again, Mariota. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. The sack by Marcus Hunt. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. He's going to let it fly. And, it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
A run for Nick Chubb. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. And again, it's Chubb. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Now Chubb fighting through, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.